Well, what is going on, gang? Welcome back to A Therapeutic Edge. I've got something I really like on the table in front of me today. I'm a big Ray Laconico fan, have been for a very long time. He's a very nice guy. He's one of the few knife makers that I'm happy to call friend, actually. Monterey Bay Knives has been putting out fantastic knives for a long time, but that doesn't mean that's the only place his stuff is available. Very recently, he got together with Kansept Knives and decided to release something that is, at least for him, very big. And that, of course, makes me happy. I like big knives. This is the Kansept Bison, and it is a fantastic bit of kit. It is S35VN, it is titanium, it is running on bearings. It is not a complex design, but it is really comfortable and really well done. Now, I've been messing around with Kansept knives since their inception. It's got to be 4 or 5 years now. So when I heard he was working with them, I was pretty happy, and I am in no way disappointed by the result. This thing is a beast. Really well done for it. Let's take a look at what you get, shall we? First and foremost, it's a clip point in S35VN. It is a very big blade. The handle is a very kind of a clean and simple design. It's got some lovely milling on it for some texture and some grip. This is just a cool cutting tool. It's frame lock, as you can see. We are lined up at, let's see, we're locked out at probably about 35%. Lots of room there. It has a steel lock bar insert. You can't see it, but I can. There is milling on the inside of the tie scales to reduce weight a little bit. It's got a nice back spacer back here. It is not lefty friendly, which is a little bit of a surprise given Kansept's history. They usually do, at least they drill the holes on this side, but that's not the case here. So this is for righties only. On the blade it says Bison right there, Ray Laconico there on this side. It's got the serial number, the model number I should say, and it says S35VN right there. It's got their little logo. It's actually a very clean blade. I do love the size of this thing. Let's get some specs out of the way, shall we? You are looking at just about 4 inches of 3.95 inches of cutting on 4 1/4 inches of S35VN, the grip area from behind that swell right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4 inches. Tip to tail, we are coming in at a little over 9.5 inches. This is a full-size knife. Makes me super happy. Now, I did want to point out, for those of you paying attention, the only deployment method on here is the thumb studs. They work really well, but thumb studs are not for everyone. I suppose they could have done a flipper, but again, works every time. I wonder if I can reverse flick this thing. Oh yeah. Yep, you can. That's really nice. The blade is beautiful. Now, it's come in a bunch of different sort of varieties. Excuse me, I see that I've got some smudges on there. There's a black sort of stonewash blade. The handles come in different colors. I am a plain tie and silver guy. This is exactly what I wanted this knife to look like, and it does, and that makes me really happy. Let's do some size comparisons. I have 3 generations of Spyderco here. For those of you that are in the know, this is the Para 3, the PM2, and this is the Military 2. Military 2 is the biggest of the lot, and as you can see, if we line that up, the Bison is basically the same length. You get a little more cutting, right? Move that out of the way. PM2 is going to be a little bit smaller, and then of course the Para 3 is going to be smaller than that. Let's see. How about a Griptilian, or in this case the Ritterhogue? As you can see, this is considerably larger. And then finally the Deca. Oh, let's do one more after that. As you can see, the Bison is just a big old knife. Makes me super happy. Here it is against the CGRV Pyrite. Yeah, right. It just dwarfs this thing. Excuse me, this just dwarfs this thing. There are lots of complicated knives. There are lots of intricately made knives now. Every possible locking mechanism, every possible design aesthetic and feature. Ray built something simple but excellent. And I'm really happy about that. It is, again, it is lovely to look at. It is comfortable in hand. It's a great carry. It is relatively deep carry. A little bit of knife sticking out the bottom, but not too much. Because it's a clip point, it is nice and pokey if you needed it to be. It is very slicey. Closed length on the Bison, you are coming in at 5.5 inches. And the in-the-pocket profile, again, no flipper tab, but you do have these sort of these stops up here. So you're looking at a little over 1.5 inches in the pocket. You're going to know that's in the pocket for sure. Let's weigh it out, shall we? So I actually originally ordered this when they first dropped. And when they first dropped, oh, that's interesting. You guys can see my light reflecting up there. That's lovely. When these things first dropped, they did not do a plain blade version. And so I actually originally ordered it in the black stonewash. I had it for a while, but that is so not my thing that I sold it and then bought this. All right, we're zeroed out. We are coming in at 6.6 ounces for a 9 and a little bit inch knife. That's not too bad. It's a lot of titanium. Let's see how much of that S35 they're giving us. Turn that on. Back here at the thickest point, we're coming in at a little over, just a hair over 3.5 millimeters. It's reasonably lean through the handle, 12.5 millimeter. Yeah, 12.56 millimeters, which is just shy of a 1/2 inch. And on the blade, 140 thousandths. Ray makes small things. I mean, he does. Lean in design. And to have him come forward with something that is this big, anyway, just puts a big old smile on my face. These are not super expensive. I think this is $195 right now over at Blade HQ and various other outlets. I'll put a link in the description where you can find one for yourself if you are so inclined. Stuff like this, again, it just makes me smile. A number of years ago, companies like Kaiser were making big beast mode knives in titanium and S35VN. Since then, the world has sort of moved on. Lots of bolster locks, lots of complex locks, lots of... In the ever-evolving hunt for the fanciest blade steel and the most intricate locking mechanism and the fanciest design, knives have done a lot of things, but primarily what they've done is gotten smaller. And while there is assuredly a market for that, this is what makes me happy. This thing is just cool. I love that the milling matches out on the pocket clip. I think that's very cool. Anyway, this is the Kansept Knives Bison, designed by Ray Laconico. A reasonably priced, big old chunk of knife. They are available now, and if you are so interested, go ahead and check them out. I know that I'm glad I added this to the collection. I liked it so much, I added it twice because I didn't get the right one the first time. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Thank you so much for your time today. If you have any questions about this or any of my knives, feel free to ask down in the comments below. Remember, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and we'll see you next time.